Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about a product that I received in my February Ipsy subscription, and that is this Lord & Berry eyeliner. So I'm going to talk, as I usually do in my reviews, a little bit about the company, a little bit about the product, and then give you my thoughts on it. I have been using this for a little while now since I received it in my subscription bag, so I do have some thoughts about the product. If you like these kinds of reviews, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you get to the end of the review and you like it, it does help me, and so it gets my channel out there a little bit more. And also, if you like these kinds of reviews and you are not subscribed to me, please consider doing so. There should be a subscribe button down below, or you can click on my face at the end of this video. Let's get on to the review. I had never heard of Lord & Berry before receiving this in my Ipsy bag, and that's one of the things I really like about subscription services, is you really get a chance to find out about brands that you've never really heard of before. And I really like getting the opportunity to do some research into these brands that I'd not heard of before, because it opens my eyes to all kinds of new cosmetics products, and new product lines and companies, just things I haven't heard of before. So as I usually do, I went to Lord & Berry's website to find out a bit more about the company. So Lord & Berry brands themselves as the makeup atelier from Milan, and so much of what they do is really based in being based in Milan and being one of the fashion capitals of the world. So they talk about their makeup being used by makeup artists in fashion runway shows, and they highlight the different runway shows that they've been part of, and they really use that as a selling point, which I think makes it unique. One of the things I really look for when I'm looking at a company and trying to understand them is, do they have a very strong brand presence or point of view? Do they really tell you what makes them different from anybody else? Not saying that that makes their products better or anything like that, but at least gives you a frame of reference to understand, okay, who are they? What do they stand for? What should I be expecting from the products? The company actually began in 1992, so it has been around for a while, and they are very helpful in that they put out there some actual brand promises that they make. So I'm going to read briefly here. They have iconic principles of Lord & Berry. The number one thing they talk about is being in Milan, and they talk about it being a city nourished by the beauty and fashion industry's finest artisans, designers, and makeup artists. So they're really saying that where they are based makes a big impression on their makeup, because they are always in the center of beauty and fashion and the latest trends. Number two, they talk about practical packaging, because they say that it's contemporary yet practical to create modern products and as an extension of clothing. And I like that they say that. Like, you're not going to get super fancy packaging, you're going to get something that is modern and practical. Number three is black and white. So they put right out there that their brand presence, everything is in black and white. All of their products are packaged in black and white. Their writing is in black and white. And you may notice that I dressed to accompany this review today. I chose to wear black and white. I also attempted to do a black and white eye look that did not work out very well, but we'll get to that in a moment. Number four, they talk about fashion. They say that they have legitimacy because they work within the demanding fashion industry, and they create colors and collections to go along with the latest fashion shows, which I think is really unique and kind of cool. Number five, they talk about eyes and lips. They say color is fashion. We begin by creating distinguished products for eyes and lips of the highest raw quality material. And if you look at their products, they don't just have products for eyes and lips. They have all kinds of cosmetics. Like, they have face powders and foundations, they have brushes, they have sponges. But if you actually go and look at their sections on eyeshadows and lipsticks, they have a huge selection of different colors, and they're interesting colors because they look very curated. Like, you go to their lipstick and it's not like, here's purple and berry and red and brown and everything. There's actually not all the tones, but interesting. Like, there's some colors where I looked at and thought, those colors look so similar, and there's just slight subtle shifts in between the colors of lipstick. So they have some really interesting color stories going on there. So I do see how their main focus is on the eyes and lips. And finally, their last point, number six, is about culture. They say, in the noblest of terms, we strive to carry women throughout the daily and special events of their lives and status in society. I really appreciate this about the brand when I was researching it, is they say, like, this is who we are, this is what we stand for, and it really gives me a place to start framing who they are. On their website, they do have highlighted a number of the fashion shows that their makeup was used for, which really reinforces the fact that they focus on being a fashion centered brand. The product prices are similar to Sephora prices. They are on the higher end, but not luxury brand high. So their eyeliners, for example, of which they have a lot of different formulas, range between $20 and $25. Their pigments and eyeshadows are about $15. So there is nothing that super shocked me about the prices that they have for their products. Now that we've talked a little bit about the company, let's talk about this product. They have a number of different types of eyeliner, and this one just says on here it's number 221 Travel Black, but I think the travel part is referring to the fact that this is a mini size of the product. From what I can tell looking at the website, I think this is a product that is described as a line/shade. If you were to buy this in full size, it would be $19. This is a Kohl and Kajal eyeliner, and it says it's going to be waterproof and it's not going to skip, and that you can use it in your waterline. It is a shelf life of 36 months, which is pretty long for pencil, but part of the reason why pencils actually last a while is when you sharpen them down, you expose more product. So in that sense, these kinds of eyeliners actually last a little bit longer than you maybe expect that they would. And this is made in Italy. So let's talk about what I thought of this product. I did not initially think I was going to like this product. I do not have a lot of luck with eyeliner pencils. I find that they move around on me. I really like using sort of felt tip eyeliners, things that are really going to dry down. So when I first got this and pulled it out of the bag, I thought, oh, a pencil liner, I don't know about that. And I put a couple swipes on the back of my hand and then let it sit for a while and went to move it, and it moved all around, and I thought, this is just going to be a mess. But I was wrong. So the first time I used this, I put it just on the outside of my lash line like I would normally do with a felt tip pencil, and I wasn't doing a whole lot that day. So I thought, well, I'm gonna try this, and if it gets all underneath my eyes and smudges around, it won't be a huge deal because I'm not doing anything important. And it lasted all day, no smudging, nothing. So the next day I got a little bit bolder, and I took this and I moved my eye up a little bit, and I tight lined underneath my lash line on my top lid, which is what I did today, as well as going over top of the lash line a bit. And I thought, I do not usually do a waterline liner in any way, and I was just thinking it was going to be a mess. Well, I wore it that day for probably about 12 hours, and in the last hour or so, one of my eyes got a little bit watery, and there was the tiniest little bit of transfer to under my eyes, but otherwise, it hung in. It didn't move, it didn't transfer, nothing happened. I really like this product. I've not tried a huge number of the kind of sharpenable pencil ones, but I really like this. It goes in your waterline and it stays. And I mean, I don't have the wateriest eyes in the world, but I have slightly watery eyes, and so often with these kinds of products, I just don't use them because I'm worried about it becoming a mess halfway through the day. And that did not happen with this. I really like it. And I really like the effect it gives if I'm doing kind of a no makeup day. So I put on, you know, a light layer of foundation, a little under eye concealer, a nice just lip gloss and some blush. Maybe I do a little sweep of color on the eyes, but if I just tight line under my eyelashes with this and then curl and do my lashes, it doesn't look like I have eyeliner on because it's not, you know, that line on top of the eye or the wing or anything. It just makes your lash line look really full and really nice. It makes your lashes just look that much thicker, and it gives a beautiful effect. So I really like this. It makes me super curious to try the rest of Lord & Berry products because this is just so quality. You can tell I like this product. I think if you were in the market for a eyeliner that is going to stay on your waterline, and you don't mind paying maybe a little bit more for it because this is like around $19. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. I would try giving this a go, and it does come in other colors as well, so you do have a bit of variety there. So to sum up this review, I think this is a good product. I think this is a buy. I think the quality of this product makes me want to try out some of the other products that they have. I think they have a really strong brand presence. I think they have some beautiful looking shades of eyeshadows and lipsticks. And this product has done its job of letting me try something that I was initially very skeptical about, and then really making me want to try the rest of this brand's products, because I have bought into what they are selling. I think this is awesome. I'm gonna end the review there now that I have gushed about this, and I will be back in a couple of days for another product review. If you also received this and you have thoughts on it, if you like it, if you don't like it, leave your comments down below. I answer every comment that I get and respond to every comment that I get. Once again, think about giving this a thumbs up and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.